Afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Jordan Lyles gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Andrelton Simmons is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Got it covered. The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Hard ground ball to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting first, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Coming to the plate now, Jim Edmonds. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Matt Andriese is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Stepping into the box, Michael Young. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Upton. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Up next for the Rangers, Matt Duffy. First delivery to him on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, but you know the old adage that what they say is momentum on a baseball field is the next day's starting pitcher. I know they're 0-4 to start the road trip, but everybody relax. If this guy goes out and competes and commands and executes, this team will be fine.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. Rendon has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Set to get his day started, Joey Gallo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
A pause, and the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So the Rangers turned away in the first. On to the second now in Arlington with no score. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles is just 2 for 9.
Trout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Trout is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Fastball well outside. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Swing hard liner to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Ground ball left side. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So now to the plate, Garrett Anderson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Trout rounds the corner and is headed home. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Tommy La Stella now. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out. But it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Chu, and this will kick off the base of the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Max Stassi, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Upton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And another foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs already home here. Grounded to the right. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Angels are out in front, 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Willie Calhoun.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, who went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Edmonds is there, and he has it for the first out. In now, Shin-Soo Choo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. Line to the right side, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopper to short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Digging in, Elvis Andrus, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a Great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Runners are at first and second with one away. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Michael Young. In the dirt here. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We've played 2 full. Angels lead it 3-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
At the plate, Jim Edmonds, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2-1 the count. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Three-two pitch. Gets him looking, strike three. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Looking at his career totals, Trout is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. The 1-1 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runner at second here with one man out. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert.
And now for the Angels, Albert Pujols. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. First and second now, one man out. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Garrett Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers go down quickly there, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Angels.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy La Stella. Here comes the first pitch. La Stella, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but the grind.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate. So maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Ready for another chance? Justin Upton. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Has a look, now the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, Max Stassi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Set to deal on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Takes this the other way to right, and that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Colby Allard answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. In now is Andrelton Simmons, lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jim Edmonds, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fouled off. smoke toward the hole. Andrus gets down and dirty and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 1-0. Calhoun, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it is, the 3-0. 3-1 to him now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny.
Stepping in, Danny Santana. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to first. Scooped up. Simmons on to first, and they turn the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Standing in, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Three and two now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're down 5-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Trout. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Sliced hard on the ground, and this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And this one scoots all the way to the wall, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the belt, the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Five runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
Now batting, Garrett Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Stepping into the box, Tommy La Stella. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And a base hit here as this is through past Young.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Justin Upton.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Elvis Andrus is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. La Stella will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 home. Guzman stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Fly ball into straightaway left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Michael Young.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Michael Young 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Ball,
2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away. And boy, this almost got him out of the inning, but you'll see that he just couldn't quite get there as he went into the tuck and roll afterward, and this winds up a 2-out double. So now to the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Lifted in the air out to right. Upton's under it. And that retires the side. Rangers leave a pair. They trail 6-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat.
Max Stassi.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Ready now, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's taken for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Into the box, Jim Edmonds, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Simmons rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
At the plate, Mike Trout will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One and 0 pitch on the way. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels get just the 1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Angels are out in front, 7-1. Noah Ramirez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Noah Ramirez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Now a curveball misses inside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now, Willie Calhoun, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Danny Santana. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
The 1-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. There is La Stella. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
0-2 count and the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman, as he rips it on the ground to second. La Stella has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Angels 7 and the Rangers 3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Garrett Anderson.
Garrett Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The windup and the 0-1.
That's outside.
And oh, strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
To the plate now, Tommy La Stella. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Justin Upton now. And it's fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Andrus has it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Cam Bedrosian is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Leading off the inning, Michael Young, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land out there just foul. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Young is down on strikes, 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Matt Duffy. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
catches, Ivan Rodriguez.
Standing in now, Pudge Rodriguez. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the best that time. And there are 2 away now.
To the Rangers, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 left for Texas. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Jesse Chavez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jesse Chavez.
New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Max Stassi.
The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0. Now
the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here it comes.
That's Bolton.
Right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit here as this is through past Young.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
At the plate, Jim Edmonds, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Mike Trout, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Angels strand a couple. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Ryan Buchter will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 46, Ryan Buchter.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun.
Willie Calhoun.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Buchter is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the 2-0 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now to the plate, Danny Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a chopper to the left side. The toss will go to La Stella at second, and the force out means the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the Angels 7 and the Rangers 3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Albert Pujols. Pitch on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground towards Young at short, and it's bobbled by Young. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box now, Garrett Anderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
This one's flared out toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
So now to the plate, Tommy La Stella, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He went down on strikes last time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on the show right after this. Justin Anderson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 38, Justin Anderson.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-1, no strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Stepping in now, Michael Young, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Upton on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The third baseman, number 6, Matt Duffy.
Striding into the box, Matt Duffy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Liner towards second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Upton's under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Los Angeles Angels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Matt Andriese gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jordan Lyles worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors, they left 10 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.